my involvement with KHL Big Local. There's a few of us in the room who are involved since 2012. We're here and we're nearly at the end, so this is our closing out event. Thanks to Lynn and the Neighbourhood Centre for putting on the food, and there's so many thanks. I don't want to leave anybody out, but just a massive thank you to all, the community, the organisations, the individuals, the partnership members, past and present, those who have passed as well. There's a couple of people, yes, so big thanks, big massive thanks. There's lots of impact being made by this programme, positive impact, there's lots of learning, there's been lots of fun, there's been challenges, of course there will be, and we're nearly, we're on the finishing line, and that in itself is an achievement, but there's a little bit of sadness. But when one door closes, I believe that another door will open, and the doors are open, and our door is open, our community doors are open, the workshop, the neighbourhood centres, the church, the wonderful work, the support that communities have and need. So there is a need, there's a big need for to continue. And just a final point to say to those who are here, keep in touch. You don't have to answer every email, but just say hello. And if you go to an event or you've got a funding opportunity, you could say, oh, that could help this or that could help that, because communities up and down these islands, across the islands, need it, and they need support. And a couple of final points is each of us can do something. Together we can do much more. Final one is, and this is it. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. So I'm going to get John to do a wee bit there. If John can do that, and then we'll have 5 minutes of just people saying, well done.
I don't follow Tim, I don't know, he just did everything. As George said, for people that don't know me, I'm Councillor John McGee. I'm just one of the councillors here. You've got Councillor Soy McGee, Councillor Peter McCune here. I've been involved for over 40 years actually in Council Division. It's something I'm very proud to be part of and always have done. And it's been a tough old journey, I must say, but it's been a fantastic journey. And what you people have done, it's made my job, our job, and the council's job a lot easier by working together. And I love that, because that means I'm growing and we're getting great skills, great people, and it's a sense of community. Yeah. So George is going to get the British Empire medal. I think I'm going to say that. I think that's absolutely. So, one thing I would like to mention, George, is I would just like to praise somebody that's not here, Brian.
Yes.
Without Brian, the community share wouldn't have happened.
Thank you for coming along today. Who are you?
My name's Tim Morton, and I have been the Big Local rep or advisor since 2017 here in Kingswood and Hazelheath. Anna was the rep here, invited me in, and we held a couple of meetings with Credit Union about doing some partnership work.
Can I just say on Anna, a shout out to Anna, and one of the jokes that we often have and say is, we miss Anna, but you've fitted in beautifully.
I've watched the community and the partners grow, fight, argue, fall out, come back together again. Moved from a place where making decisions was very difficult to a place where decision making became a thing that you did. I've always believed it was about using the money, and because of the social investment line, and you always talk about investing your million, you've managed to turn it into nearly 7 million in terms of the projects you've funded, the way you've attracted other money.
It's amazing, and all good things come to an end. As I said before, when one door closes, another door opens, but if the door does not, push it. Could I ask you, who are you?
I am Kate Williams. I am the Chief Exec for Groundwork, Northamptonshire, and we have been your locally trusted organisation pretty much the whole way through the KHL journey. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think you've done a wonderful job. I think you've demonstrated really well how to involve and lead from communities. I've just tried to make it as easy as you can but staying within the rules. So the bureaucracy, we've tried to keep that to a minimum, and the paperwork, but still being the right side of it. But I've just loved being part of it, but I have felt part of it.
Yes.
You know, I really have felt part of it.
Thank you for coming along today. And who are you?
Okay, so my name's Maggie and I'm the manager at Home Start Corby, which is a family support charity. In the time that we've worked alongside you here at KHL Big Local, we've worked with 312 individuals in this area offering support, signposting, and we've recruited about 25 volunteers from within the area who have gone on to work with many, many families from around here and Hazel Lees.
I am Sam Johnston. I am project worker for KHL Big Local, but I'm also place lead for Northamptonshire Sport. My favourite highlight of KHL, organising the Field Day Festival. That was my biggest highlight. Seeing all them families having such an amazing time and enjoying themselves.
Your capacity has grown so much, and that for me is somebody who's in the community, seeing that and the impact that you're making on members of our community is wonderful, so thank you.
I'm Marion Anderson from Made with Many. I'm now the marketing manager, but in 2015, that's when we were made in Corby, and that's when we started talking to the KHL Big Local. I came across this group and thought, oh, let's go and visit them. So as I do, I invited myself and posed the question, you know, what would you like to do an exciting art project? And if so, what would it be? That's, you know, the Field Day Festival sprung out of that, and it's happened every year since. It's been a pleasure, and I think, you know, there's a cemented relationship there that will continue, and it's lovely to be able to now go and visit the sheds and enjoy all the lovely events that are going on there.
Hi, my name's Andrew Michael. I've been a partnership member for about 2 years now. I'm also the chairperson for the KHL Community Workshop. Was recently elected in October. Well, without KHL Big Local, I wouldn't actually be sat here, would I? So that's an achievement in itself.
Yes.
Getting interviewed by Andy, yeah, wouldn't happen.
And me.
And George, yeah.
Field Day Festival.
Yep. So I've been part of the subgroup for that for the last 2 years, 3 years now actually. And going forward, we're going to continue as an independent company, organisation,
Yes.
charity, and continue that hopefully for another 10 years.
I'm Lola Jakowska, born in Corby and lived on this estate for 24 years.
Is there something you would like to say about Big Local and what you've seen or been involved with?
Oh, I'm really happy to talk about the fact that I lived here from the early 80s, where it was a no-go area, where all of Corby was a ghost town, but this was a no-go area. People wouldn't come onto the estate to visit us or drive their cars on. And now people are envious of the community, things that go on, and people saying, I wish I lived in that part of Corby. So that is amazing, and I just think that the community have come into their own through this.
Lynn Stewart, I work at Hazelwood Neighbourhood Centre, which is the only community centre still running Corby by the council.
Okay, thank you.
Big Local, I think it's really brilliant. I think we were all probably a little bit dubious at the start of it, and it was just all meetings. What you doing, where you going, but yeah, I think you brought that about, George.
We will continue in some way, not directly as KHL Big Local, but you know your next
Community workshop.
Absolutely, the workshop. So other than that, thanks very much.
Which is a great legacy to leave.
I'm Zoe. So I'm the councillor for Kingswood and Hazel Lees. I have been for the past 4 years, but more importantly, actually, I just grew up around here.
Yes.
Having grown up here, I went to the youth centre that used to be in the Hazel Lees.
Yes.
I went to dancing up the Autumn Centre.
Right.
All of the activities that have come out of KHL and all of the things that started and inspired KHL, I've been there and done it as a younger person and grew up with it.
And there's a little story I'd like you to share about the Creative Civic Change programme that we were involved with, and you now work with a London-based organisation, and you met someone from...
Oh yes, so I work for a theatre company called the Big House Theatre, and they do creative arts with care leavers and young people who've come out of prison and marginalised young people. And a funder of theirs is Esme Fairbairn, who are a massive national funder.
Yes.
And I went into their offices for a fundraising day as Zoe from the Big House, not as Zoe from Corby, and got chatting to someone, said, oh, I'm from Corby, this is what I do. And they said to me, oh, you must know George, do you know George? I was like, yeah, of course I know George. And you spoke at one of their conferences, and they work with KHL in some capacity, and they've been involved in different ways. And they all knew you, and they were all really excited.
The programme was Creative Civic Change, and that was a really big, impactful thing that happened within our community, Esme Fairbairn Foundation and the Gulbeckin.
I'm Adele Wiley, I'm Chief Executive of North Northamptonshire Council. In the whole of Corby, this is really, really special. But more than that, you know, it's about that feeling of community and volunteers coming together and everyone really being proud of where they are. And for me, that embodies everything that we want to be in North Northamptonshire. So it's amazing what's been achieved.
Thank you for coming along to the KHL Big Local Closing Out event. Can you just say who you are, please?
Yeah, my name is Lee Barron and I'm the Member of Parliament for Corby and East Northants.
Yes.
I was elected on the 4th of July of this year, so you've been around 10 years, I've been around for about 10 minutes, but enjoyed the event today, and I just think it epitomises community spirit, what Corby's like, because Corby's got an exceptional community spirit about it, something that so many people maybe don't see for themselves, but anybody that, you know, does can certainly feel it and certainly knows it, and seeing the people today, it's just been a wonderful event, and what a way to finish off that investment in the community. And that's what it's been. It's not just about pounds, shillings and pence, you know, it's about the value of what that brings, and that's what's important. And seeing the successes and everything else, the partnership working as well, we can't do things on our own.
So each of us can do something, together we can do much more.
Exactly. If you want to go somewhere quick, go alone. If you want to go somewhere far, you go together.
Thank you very much, Lee, I appreciate that. Can I just ask who you are?
I'm Anne Smith, and I've been involved with the KHL partnership at the start. No longer a member, but involved in lots of other ways. Part of the steering group of the workshop, I use the facilities, and I love it.
I just want to say thanks for coming today, and I love you, you know. You know, we've known each other since the start of this.
That's right.
So, and that's all I want to say is thank you, and thank you very much.
I have enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Come on, dude.
Right.